Hello, this is going to be a daily reading for Wednesday, May 8th. I hope I got that day right. Wednesday, May 8th. I think that sounds about right. All right, guys, so this is going to be general. This will not resonate with everybody, okay? Time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. You guys know the spiel. I have to date them because I do dailies. Otherwise, what the fuck are we going to call them? It would just be chaos. If you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, my live last night was pretty fucking insane. While I was on live, St. John came to me. I know it's gonna sound crazy the next day, right? You have to have watched it. Go watch it. If you have time, it's up there for 24 hours. You might catch it. And anyway, St. John came to me. And then I started getting these, channeled messages and started seeing the cauldron and just crazy things. And I'm not very familiar with who St. John is because I wasn't raised religious. So I went and did some research after that, and I was quite shocked to find out actually that May 8th is one of his feast days. Crazy, right? And the cauldron that I was seeing while I was channeling him is the cauldron that he was ordered to get into. It was a cauldron filled with boiling oil to try and kill him. But he got into this cauldron and came out of it completely unharmed. Same as, they tried to poison him, and he blessed the chalice before he drank from it, and then therefore didn't die. He is also known as the beloved. He's the patron saint of the sick. So they say that, there's a dust once a year that will come out of his grave. I believe that's on the 8th. I believe it's May 8th. That's what that is. There's this dust that comes off of his grave that is believed to cure the sick. And, most people know, they know this because I've shared it, that my grandma is sick again. And so I found that to be very interesting that he came to visit me during live, especially at this very difficult time when, my grandma's sick again. There goes my nose. Here we go, guys. Nothing's coming out just yet. Does my hair look like this? I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm so sorry. I had to turn off the fan. Okay, so that was interesting. My interesting live. Channel messages I get when I'm on live. It's insane on Instagram. But yeah, like I said, she is sick again. So it just makes perfect sense that the patron saint of the sick would come to visit me. Oh, and I would hope it is to bring us comfort. And somebody was saying also that he is like the messenger of good news too. And remember, like last week when I was having that one message come to me while I was taking a shower, they said, tell them God said it's coming. It's crazy, right? I know. Listen, if you would have told me I'd be doing this kind of shit a couple years ago, I would have said you are fucking insane. I would not. I wouldn't. But here we are in 2019, and here I am getting visited by St. John. And seeing messages and have no history of him and or no remember much about him after reading him from reading the Bible a long time ago. And then they show me the cauldron and I'm just going, are you fucking serious? It's just insane. All right, the very first card here is the Fool. The Fool is fresh, clean slate, right? I just heard somebody say, trust me, jump. trust me jumps. This is somebody asking for you to trust them, a leap of faith. This could be work, Three of Pentacles, but it could be also love. It's about a collaboration or group effort, or somebody teaming up with somebody else. And whoever this is, they're saying, trust me. I don't know if somebody want to work with you in business, or somebody want to team up with you and fucking hook up and be in a relationship. I can't tell. What I can tell you though is that they're saying, trust me, jump. Because the Fool is about trusting that if I jump off this cliff and I take this leap of faith, it's not a literal jump. It's taking this leap of faith that I'll land safely. Somebody's asking you to give it to me. Give it to me. 10 of Wands, give it to me. Give me the burdens. Dear God, this feels very much so like we're giving it all to the source. Giving, you know what I'm saying? Like telling God or Jesus, I'm going to put all my faith and trust in you. I'm going to give you my burdens. They said there's this thing about it where I don't know if it's God or Jesus, but they say, give it to us. We will take the burdens for you. Give it to God. They say that, right? Give it to God. God will carry the burdens for you. This is trusting that energy. Trusting that energy that they got you. It's almost like they're reassuring us. I guess that would be quite important on a day like May 8th. St. John was one of Jesus's apostles. He was said to be the youngest, and also could have been the very first. He was also there, one of the few that was there during the crucifixion and death. One of his most trusted right-hand mans. This is somehow very key here. There's something about trust. You see what I'm saying here? Trusting this group effort, this collab, this connection, this relationship, in however it's going to be, love, career, family, friend. It's having trust. It was even said that Jesus had asked St. John to look after Mother Mary when he was gone. It's this extreme trust and faith. That's what this is permeating. Trust me. Give it to me. Trust me. Holy motherfuck. Look at the deck that's sitting there staring at me. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. It's like staring at me. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So it's trusting. Trusting in the next step. Trusting in the guidance that you're being, given. Trusting in the angels. Trusting in your guides. Trusting in your fucking self. More importantly than anything else. Somebody's going to have to take a very big leap of faith. And I'm talking this is big. I don't know what this would be. I can't tell if it's love or career. Could be both. But somebody's going to have to take a very big leap of faith. They're going to have to put their trust in a lot of people. They came out together. The star is healing. It's also Aquarius. 2 cards indicating a wish being granted coming out at the same time, but they came out like this, like an explosion. The star is healing. I feel that immediately. And we have St. John that came to see me last night. That's the patron saint of the sick. Are you kidding me? His ashes are said to heal. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Can't make this shit up. 9 of Cups is a wish card. Somebody's wishing. Someone's wishing for a miracle here. I mean, I know I've wished for miracles. Many of us have. The miracles that I wish for are not that of love or career. My priorities are very much so in check when it comes to what I ask for. I believe in miracles. I expect them. I see them happen every day. But I would not go and ask for a miracle to meet the love of my life. That's not a miracle. That's not something that I would selfishly ask for. A miracle for me would be to ask for healing for a sick person, to ask to help save the world. Selfless things. Maybe that's the huge lesson here. Maybe somebody here was selfless and they asked for something that wasn't for themselves. And now the blessings ensue. Wow. The King of Swords again. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This is somebody here that is authoritative. Someone who's in charge. Six of Pentacles. Sorry, my nose is really going crazy today. Not only is my allergies acting up because a lot of the plants and shit are really blooming around Hawaii, but you guys know when I channel, my nose gets itchy. Six of Pentacles is something is being given because it's give and take. It's giving somebody something, giving them my trust, giving somebody, oh, you know what too? The King of Swords is this energy of a decision maker. Somebody, it's like somebody's putting all their faith in this person to make that decision. Putting their faith into something and trusting in this other person or energy. I know it's a very interesting reading, right? But it can't always be about love. Romantic love, anyway. Six of Pentacles, receive. Five of Pentacles, fear of losing something. Somebody is fearing losing something here. The Devil could be Capricorn energy and Judgment. A resurrection. A final decision. Something could be coming back. A resurrection. I mean, we did just have Easter a couple weeks ago. I'm not a very religious person, as you guys know. I wasn't raised religious. And now, after my awakening, I am very, very spiritual, not religious. But there are some things that I do believe resonate with me from the Bible, and a whole lot of other things that I feel don't. I mean, it literally is an angel calling out and waking up the dead. It's a resurrection. The Devil energy here could be that interference that I was feeling, where it's trying to stop this resurrection of something. Or stopping, it doesn't have to be necessarily a person, but it could be a person or an energy. Stopping something. Trying to interfere to prevent something from coming back. Or, because like let's say if this is a person coming back into your life, it doesn't have to be just only this life, could be past life. And then also, like, put it this way. This interference I felt was trying to stop unions or really good things from happening. Take it as it resonates. Justice, Libra. Some of you are something, court. I know, today I can't talk. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck that's about. For some of you, this is court. This would be legal. Divorce, child custody, alimony. This would be... again, a final decision. It's also karma. But it feels very... you're going to get what you deserve. And no matter who tries to stop what's coming to you, they can't. It's like it's meant. It's destiny. That's how come they're saying, trust me. Trust in this. That this is yours. You must claim it. It's yours. Nobody can take this from you. Don't be afraid. Don't fear losing this. Somebody's afraid of losing something, but it's like with the Star card also, right? That's about like things that are destined, destiny. And also, if somebody is meant to lose something, it's always on purpose. We have to lose something in order to gain something new. An ending creates a new beginning. You can't have one without the other, right? This could be just really symbolic in so many ways, right? So because this is a general reading, you would have to take what fits with you. And if it doesn't fit, don't try and force it. This can be talking about putting all of your faith and letting go. And for some of you, it's changing careers. For some of you, it's physical moving. For some of you, it is getting into a relationship. But the only cups here is a 9 of Cups, and it's a wish card. It doesn't feel very relationshipy to me, whatever this is. It doesn't feel relationshipy, lovey like that. So this would be friends, family. This would be career, business, shit like that. This can also be your way of thinking, y'all. Putting that burdens down of the fear, of the worry of, well, what if? And they're saying, well, trust me. Don't worry about the what ifs. Trust. Put the burdens down, the burdens of worry, the burdens of fearing everything. Put the burdens down. Have faith and trust. It says here, the situation is calling for you to have faith. You can't make it up. It was like literally staring at me right there after I was kind of like, they always make me feel like I need to look around. Like look around, then I saw it. Boom. The fuck? If you guys remember a couple weeks ago when I got the intimate deck, while I was recording videos as well as going live on Instagram, I kept seeing the words feast, and the exact words were, I want to feast with you, if you guys remember. And I just find that ironic that today is the feast day, May 8th for St. John. There's a couple of feast days, but this is one of them. Crazy, right? May 8th. Now, because I'm not a very religious person, like I said, I don't know a lot of what's, the details of it. Just, I read the Bible when I was 18 years old, I believe. It's been a very long time ago. Like, I just read it out of the blue. As an aqua, I just do odd things like that. Like, I want to do this. I want to read that. I want to go. I remember back in the day, too, when I was young, I read all of Shakespeare's sonnets. Like, I just do, like, odd things like that as an aqua. It's just how we are. We're nerds at heart. You have here the Chariot. There's good news being delivered. I remember somebody said that in my live. They said St. John is also the patron saint of good news, but he's also the patron saint of the sick. So maybe somebody's going to get good news being delivered here. The Chariot may bring good news because it feels like a messenger. Look what also came out. It's another angel. Temperance. Patience is a virtue. Reconciliation. Alchemy, though. This is alchemy. Something's being alchemized. Alchemy. Transmutation. Remember, Jesus turned water into wine. I don't know why they just made me think of that right now. 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Celebration, reunions. Alchemy. This is also the angel of patience. They're asking you to have patience and faith in something. While this happens, while something's happening, be patient. Put your trust in this. Put the burdens down. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. While this happens, this alchemy of sorts, this magic, I guess if you want to put it that way, they're doing something. It's this alchemy. They're gonna take something and turn it into something else, just like Jesus turned water into wine. Release your X. The time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, it's a literal X. For some of you, it's just really symbolic of cleansing yourself and releasing toxic things and negative things and people, places, or things, or even ways of thinking that don't serve you, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So 2 cards here that have this meaning of letting go, freeing yourself, clearing yourself. Very big message here. That might be very symbolic for some reason. I don't know why. What are we at? We're at 20 minutes. Somebody wrote on one of my videos yesterday, you talk about yourself a lot, sweetie. You know, I blocked that motherfucker. Because, you know, this is how I relate to people, is I share what I go through. This is how it is. And if you don't like that, then you click the fuck off and you don't ever snoop on my shit again. If you don't like the messages, you don't like the way I look, you don't like the way I talk, you don't like that I use my life shit to relate to you guys. If you don't like any motherfucking thing, you click the fuck off and don't let me catch you snooping on my shit. Because if you're gonna talk shit, get the fuck out of here. It's so rude. People, there's always this like wave. I always tell you guys, this has always happened. They come in waves, and this is another wave of them happening because people are writing the most stupidest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. But then it happens all the time. It comes in waves. This is always right before something good comes in. I'm telling you guys, this is how it works. That's why I'm just sitting here going, keep talking shit, you guys. Thank you. Keep being, you know, ignorant, because all it is more confirmation for me that this means something new is coming in and I'm going to level up, because what always happens. People are just so ignorant. Like, who does that, you know? They do. It's too much cards, Spirit. Please. Come on. Just a couple more. You know, like I tell you guys, I don't make no apologies for shit. You don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You have all the other different choices here. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. How funny, because we're going to start having a lot of religious references popping up. And then you take it as it resonates. As I told you guys, I am spiritual, not religious. Because the more we awaken, the higher we ascend, you're going to see things for what they are, and the truths are revealed. That's what it means to be woke, is that we see things for what it is and we see the truth in things. And the truth of the matter is that, you know, religions are basically the same tune or the same song sung in different tunes. It's the belief of something. It's all the same thing. It's the belief in something that I cannot see. Having faith and trust and putting everything into something that I cannot see. It's the gist of it. And people have fought wars over it, which is really sad. But we all believe in something we can't see. Whether you believe in Buddha, God, Jesus, Allah, whether you believe in yourself or your ancestors or your angel, whatever it is. A lot of religious references are going to pop up. And as I tell you guys, there's some things from the Bible that I read and I go, yep, I feel that definitely happened, that resonated. And then for some things I read, I go, not at all. Didn't happen, or it's a total exaggeration. You got to take what resonates. I had predicted this a couple months ago, I think it was. I can't remember exactly when, but I had predicted that we would be getting a lot of religious references popping up. And here we go. People always think that it's just for them. They go, that's only for me. It's not, because even when I channel it, it can be for me also, but it's for a really big group of people sometimes. And for sometimes it is one person. But no, this right here, the St. John one, I feel like was for me. And then also for some of you that it was resonating with too. To kind of like confirm. Somebody prayed, someone's sick, or someone who has a loved one that is sick prayed. That's what I just heard. Look at that, big happy changes. I love this fucking card. I absolutely love it. Comes up a lot now too. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. And we just talked about all that. Embrace those exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What you are asking about may require you to take leaps of faith that seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. I just talked all about that. Taking that leap of faith and trusting and having faith. Okie dokie. I guess that, you know, we are definitely on the same page. Bottom of the deck was within the next few months. That's assuring. All right, guys, this is your reading. I want to remind you all that if you want to book a personal reading with me, click on the box below. But because of the circumstances, as I have been saying the past like 2 weeks, I am trying to cut back on my schedule. Everything is delayed. I have been trying to mention continuously that bracelets are delayed. The last batch of Bloom and the Good Luck bracelets are delayed. They're delayed. I have a very long waiting list for people that want these bracelets. So for those of you that are waiting, that don't want to wait anymore, please email me and I'll refund you, because I have all these other people that are waiting to get on the list to get a bracelet. So it will work out for everybody, right? But again, they are delayed, which means they will be shipped out within 1 to 2 weeks. That's the Bloom and the Good Luck bracelets. The Star is Born ones, not, I quoted ending middle to the ending of May for those, so those we're not concerned about. The reason everything has been delayed is because, as you guys know, we had a family emergency a couple of weeks ago, and it affected us tremendously. On top of which, my bracelets come in strands, and they have to be stranded together into bracelets, which I don't do unless, you know, I have time. It's usually my cousin who does them for me. And we're in the same family that has had a family emergency. So it's affecting all of us. So, because people email me constantly about it, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, you guys, but I'm trying to like hit everybody with the masses and let everyone know that it's delayed. So what I did was I also sent out a mass email to everyone that was in, you know, my database as far as customers who bought bracelets. Even if you didn't buy these bracelets, it didn't matter. It went to everybody just to give the heads up. I just sent a mass email telling everybody that it's delayed. And again, I thank you guys all for your patience. You know, everything kind of happens for a reason. This is something that we've had to deal with and go to war, you know, alongside my grandma. And that's what we're gonna fucking do. And so if my work has to be pushed aside for those moments or for the days that I need to get on my hands and knees to pray, to ask for strength, and on those days that I need to just sit and do nothing to recalibrate and to balance my energy so that I can be strong, so that I can fill up my own cup, so that I am not depleted, I will do that. And I ask for your patience. And if people can't be patient, then we don't want to work with people like that, you know? We don't. Because shit happens. And, you know, I hope that you never have to be faced with that kind of news, you know? And it really was a tower moment for us. And, you know, it's what it is. Anyways, follow me on Instagram, you guys, xi_missy_xi. This was a heavy reading. It really was. Very interesting day. For those of you that are like me that were not very familiar with St. John, I was joking that the only reference that I have to St. John is that when I was in elementary school, that's the road we had to take to get to our school every day. Other than that, you know, I do not remember what I read from the Bible back when I was 18. So it was a really nice refresher to read bits and pieces, and some things really resonated and some didn't. It will be very different for each person. So don't go correcting other people saying it's not this, it's not that, it's not that. It's going to be different for everyone. Why he came to me is different for me than it might be for another person. So only take what resonates with you, okay, you guys? And we're going to get through this energy. Remember now, Uranus went into Taurus 2 months ago on March 6th. And for some reason, it felt like this past weekend with this new moon, like like it finally calmed down. But it's this continuous thing, right? Where there's going to be tower moments and chaos and shit. As they say, not all storms come in to destroy. Some storms come in to clear the path. It's about the way we look at it, right? Look at it differently. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you guys really soon. Love you.